Welcome back to my shop. Is this considered a shop or garage? Welcome back to my humble abode. We interrupt today's scheduled programming to work on the Camaro. There was an issue with the neon. Huh?
Shortly, we'll get to it.
Shortly. In another video shortly we'll have for the Camaro. Anyway, the neon threw a belt last night while going to the Sonic Drive-In to get some ice cream. Wasn't mine, but anyway. Well, we had a belt. Is this the new one?
No, that's the old one. This is the new one.
Okay. Well, we're putting the new one on.
Oh yeah, no, of course.
But this is a, well,
like I said, it's still a good belt. There's nothing wrong with that belt, but I already spent $16 on this. I'm gonna put this on.
Actually, this one isn't that bad. It's not cracking all that much. Doesn't look that old. Anyway.
Looks OEM though.
He did hear some humming before it came off. So it could be one of the belt tensioner went out. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull the wheel off and kind of spin them and see how they sound. And then if everything's... Well, guys, if a belt comes off, we all know there's a reason for it. It doesn't just come off. Unless it's a worn belt. This belt does not look worn. So there's an underlying reason why it came off. So we're going to pull the wheel off, check all the pulleys, and make sure they're good. 99% of the time it's the belt tensioner. So yeah, that's what we're doing. We're gonna pull it off, take a look. We'll be right back. You excited?
Let's do it.
Yeah?
Yeah. I need a new one of these, dude. This thing sucks.
Yeah. In case you guys didn't know, there's all this awesome room to work with.
And a motor mount too.
Yeah.
It totally helps.
Alright. Okay, I think we found one of the culprits here. So, I guess when I was putting this earlier, I didn't see it. But, that's a problem. There should be metal here. The tensioner's right there. So, we're going to spin that to get some hands on that, test that, but this is bad. We got to take out the power steering pump. Oh,
I ain't repressing that motherfucker. I'll get a new one.
yeah, that better come with a new.
Well,
Oh,
so do new control arms.
do you want to use our custom press?
Show everybody else our
Yeah.
full hardiness.
Our awesome custom press. If you don't know what we're talking about, look at our control arm video on the neon. Okay, well. This just became a thing. How much is a...
I don't know, about 40. Yeah, it is.
Okay, so kind of scored. Since it's just the pulley, it's like 16 to 18 bucks. The whole power steering pump that doesn't come with a pulley is a lot more. So we're just gonna get the pulley and also the tensioner. The tensioner as a full unit is roughly 200 bucks, but we think we only need the bearing. So the actual pulley for it. So we're gonna replace that and pull this thing off. Now, I don't know if you've ever pulled the power steering off yet, but it's kind of tied into this big old mount right here, mount brace. So what you do is you turn the pulley around and there's little holes, and in those holes you can reach your socket in, and that's how you take it out. So FYI, we're doing that now. Okay, we found the culprit. It is the tensioner pulley. It's literally broke. That's what caused this failure in breaking the pulley and the belt to come off. So it looks like this is all attached to this one bracket right here. So we're gonna have to get
the motor mount off. Find everywhere.
So basically we have to bang our head on the car for the next hour to get this sucker off, but we'll get it off.
Here's another thing. The thing goes right into that mount right there on the side.
Oh, right here?
No, you see how like this bracket goes right in here?
Really?
Yeah, look.
Oh. That's fun.
Oh yeah.
All right. We'll document it for you guys and let you know how it goes. But hey, there are 3 bolts that go through here. So there's like 5 bolts holding the sucker on. Then you have the 2 right here on the back side. So if you ever want to remove a power steering pump,
technically 3. There's supposed to be 3.
No,
Or
it's just the 2.
it looks.
No, it's just the 2.
Oh, oh, that's because one of them goes all the way through.
Yep.
Okay.
So put that by there. We're gonna try to do this without unhooking the lines. We're gonna try, but we'll see how that goes. All right, now the tensioner part. Okay, so one step we forgot. There's a bolt from in here. It's a Torx bolt you can hit right here. You have to do that one so you can get the engine to come up. Take that one out, and then you can pull the engine up, and then you can start hitting these bolts on the side right here. There's one right there, the one he's getting back there, and there's no one lower. They go all the way to the engine, so you need the room to get them off.
Swivel makes it too long.
Okay, well, back at it. Okay, wrestling around this thing, there's 3 bolts on the inside. 1, 2, 3. You really have to take out that other center bolt to allow the motor to move first, like I showed you on the side wheel well. Then allows you to lift the motor up to get access to these 3 bolts. This one was kind of a pain, but now you can kind of see the tensioner's toast. Well, this is like plastic.
Yeah, hold on, I'm gonna let this lower a little bit for a second.
Okay. But you need a Torx bit to get that thing off, so we're gonna take that off right now in preparation to replace it. Why is this thing 26 bucks? That's stupid. But we can look at the time belt now. Kind of get an idea what it looks like. Doesn't look bad. Actually looks fairly new, like they replaced it at the 100,000 mile mark, so that's good. All right, now we're gonna take this sucker off right here and get prepared for our new parts. So bearing, everything just totally seized on this bad boy. Ooh. We've got the pulley on here. The actual pulley, the pulley puller sucks. Fucking hate it every single time. It sucks. You guys know what I'm talking about. But the thing that pushes it on there actually works. So that was actually joyful. We stuck this thing on here. Has a little spinny thing on here. This screwed into the doohickey. This pushed on it. I used these big old persuaders. And we got that pulley on there. If you have questions about what actually happened, let me know. Otherwise, the pulley's on here. You gotta be extra careful. This thing is plastic, so you can't just like push on the outside here. The only metal piece is in the center, so you're only pushing on the center and pulling through this little thing right here in the center. All right, we're gonna get the motor mount back in. We got this thing back in. We are we're wrapping up. It's coming pretty quick. So you'll see that in the video. Okay, good news. Dakota has steering again.
Yay!
It was an all, well, it wasn't really all day. It was just on and off. It was the parts, and we got the wrong pulley at first. We had to like run back to the store, get the right one.
An asshole. Advanced auto parts.
Then we ran into a guy at a parts store that is not AutoZone, and he was kind of a jerk face, and he thought he knew everything. Why does he have to be so pretentious about it?
I don't know. It was annoying though.
Yeah. Anyway, the car's all buttoned back up. We actually have power steering again. We replaced the motor mount, and what else did we do? Replace the
pulley on the power
tensioner,
steering, the tension
power
pulley.
strip. Yeah, everything's replaced. So it's basically a new car.
Almost.
We have like one more thing that has to be fixed on the car, which is suspension related. There's still a vibration. So anyway,
No, I meant regular, like just fucked off vibration inside the car.
vibration.
Yeah, like the dash vibrates, would just from the idle.
Really?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's frustrating.
Oh yeah. It gets worse if I turn on the AC. If I turn on the AC, it fucking drops super low, and it's like.
Yeah.
Don't put that in the video.
Yeah. Oh, it's in the video.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
No.
you shaking and everything.
No. Sorry, mosquito hunting.
Mosquitoes are out like no other right now.
Yep, I got hit twice already. I'm going inside.
Yeah. Okay. Well, anyway, with that being said, before we get killed by mosquitoes, thank you everyone for watching. Just one more part of the neon being fixed. Until next time, you guys have a good one. Thank you.